Welcome to a new web TV episode from Sportyjob.com. We are Friday, July the 22nd, and every week we will bring you the European sports industry information and retail, brands, trade shows, events, and of course, the latest information on the employment market and the latest job offers. See you on Sportyjob.com for archives and all kinds of details about the latest job offers in the sports industry. This week, we will sail through outdoor, winter sports, sporting goods giants, e-commerce, and legal issues. In the retail front, we will talk about Intersport, GD Sport Fashion, Sport 2000, and e-commerce. In the brands front, we'll talk about Timberland, Puma, Nike, and Adidas. The company of the week will be Mammoth and Snowpoles. The trade shows will be Base and Bright. And employment, we talk about the new movers, and of course, the job offer of the week by Oakley. The new Consumer Rights Directive has been voted by the European Parliament on June the 23rd. It strongly regulates the rules of e-commerce, and it stipulates the obligation to inform about warranty policies, the obligation to indicate if return fees are taken care of, the obligation to indicate all shipping costs, which conditions apply to claims, pre-checked options will be forbidden, and consumers will have 14 days to notify their non-satisfaction with the purchase and another 14 days to send the product back. Retailers can defer the payback until product is received or proof of shipment is sent. Online retailers must ship product in a 30-day lapse time or cancel the order, and different commission charges depending on the payment methods will be forbidden. Overcharged consumer service phone numbers will also be forbidden. Nonetheless, very restrictive German demands for this directive have not been approved. Amongst them, the obligation to supply the 27 EU members alike and to fully reimburse return costs for any product. EU members will have 2 years to implement these rules. Regioplan, Austrian market research company, has assigned a share of 37.71% to Intersport in a market that grew 4.9% in 2010. Intersport Austria has reported for the last 10 months of the fiscal year 9% growth in Austria, 10% growth in Czech Republic, 24% growth in Hungary, and 41% growth in Slovakia, thanks to great weather conditions in spring. Most popular categories have been skating and rollerblading, 32% growth, outdoor, 25% growth, bikes, 11% growth, soccer, 12% growth, and fitness, 13% growth. After France and Ireland, GD Sports Fashion, the British leading sports fashion retailer, is moving into the Spanish market with the purchase of Sprinter, a 47-door sporting goods retailer. The operation was completed through GD Sprinter, a joint venture company between the British retailer and the Segarra and Bernat families from Sprinter. The same Bernats today in a lawsuit with Puma. The purchase follows a recent move by Sports Direct International into the market of Portugal with the acquisition of Megasport. VF Corporation, the biggest outdoor group in the world, owner of the North Face, amongst other brands, has purchased the Timberland Company, a US company owner of Timberland and Smartwool. The group will now weigh up to $10 billion in sales, more than half generated by outdoor and action sport brands. The aim of the acquisition is to leverage economies of scale in terms of management, sourcing, and geographical coverage. The group expects 10% annual growth for Timberland for the next 5 years, plus the positioning of the brand as a rugged, New England, below-the-tree line outdoor lifestyle brand, the North Face being the complementary brand. The legal battle for Puma in Spain is to be resolved within 6 months, according to Puma. The battle opposes the brand to Studio 2000, Spanish licensee owned by the Bernat family. On a prior arbitration, Puma was attributed all rights for Puma in the Spanish market, provided the payment of a €98 million compensation to Studio 2000. Puma appealed, and on June the 14th, a court in Madrid undid the ruling of the arbitration committee. Javier Ortega, GM of Puma Spain, has reported the two parties could settle their issues out of court. The Adidas Group will be opening its first distribution center worldwide in the first half of 2013, reaching full capacity in 2015. The €100 million facility will be located in Niedersachsen Park, Germany. The new DC will consolidate under one roof all the merchandise flows and services across Western Europe for the Adidas and Reebok brands, for the group's own stores, e-commerce operations, and wholesale customers in the region. After reporting a very solid quarter, the Nike Group has upgraded its 5-year sales target, and it aims at the turnover between $28 and $30 billion by 2015, against the $27 billion estimated priorly. The group has registered outstanding sales results across categories and company-owned brands. Only European sales remain sluggish. Growth has been remarkable in North America, with a registered 22% growth and a global 14% growth for the group. The group is expecting to double sales for Umbro, Hurley and Converse by 2015. On July the 1st, Mammoth, worldwide leader in avalanche transceiver, has announced the acquisition of Snowpole SA, a Swiss company manufacturer of airbag systems for avalanche accidents. The airbag is designed to help the wearer stay in the surface of the avalanche. The 150-liter airbag inflates in 3 seconds using a replaceable 300-bar compressed air cartridge. It is activated mechanically by pulling on a handle stowed in the shoulder strap, which can be reused after deployment. It is a multiple-use system that we hope will help save many lives in the upcoming winter and beyond. This week we have 3 new movers. Mark Newton is the new VP of Social Corporate Responsibility at Timberland, Cés van Meberg is the new Development Director at Brunotti Sportswear in the Netherlands, and Henner Schwartz is the 3rd Managing Director at Planet Sport in Germany. And now our job offer of the week. Oakley is recruiting an EMEA buyer for its company-owned stores, shop-in-shop corners, and e-commerce. The position will be based in Zurich. For all details, go on sportyjob.com. Held in Biarritz 2 weeks ago, the Base Workshop was a 4 buying days retail show for both sports apparel and footwear brands, with about 200 brands represented. Organized by Brotherhood Communication, this has been the 2nd edition of Base, which drew about 500 buyers in the 1st edition in winter. This show comes to cover a missing link in the board sports industry since the former trade show gathering Gliss Expo. The Bright Trade Show has taken place in Berlin on July the 7th through the 9th. It has established itself to a constant venue for streetwear, sneaker, fashion and board sports in Europe. The driving force and link between the different elements is skateboarding. With 300 exhibitors and over 15,000 visitors, it is a key gathering of European action sports trends. Before closing this new episode of Sportyjob TV, we would like to thank Sporting Goods Intelligence for its news and analysis of the international sports market. For further details and in-depth analysis of all key sports, eyewear and shoe market related topics, subscribe to the newsletter on sgieurope.com. You are a business owner looking for the perfect employee, or you're just simply looking for a job? Sportyjob.com is your meeting point. It's totally free. It's the ideal sports industry job platform. And now, the latest stock market trading from the world's leading sports companies.